Well, hello, boos, and welcome to this declutter video. Listen, let's cut right to the chase. I have so much crap that I gotta go through. I gotta get rid of. My makeup drawers have seen better days. They've been much more organized than they are at this point. I can't find anything. I'm lost. So it's time to do a major makeup declutter, and this is gonna be part 1 of 2 makeup declutter videos, because this video is gonna be all the lippies and like all the face products. So blushes, bronzers, highlighters, concealers, not mascara, that's eyes, foundations, primers, all those things we're gonna go through. And then the next one, it's gonna be eyeshadow palettes, mascaras, eyeliners, all the eye products, which is a lot. So I have to separate in 2 videos, but you're gonna see plenty of things today, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting rid of what I'm keeping and why, and all of that noise. So if you're ready to do it, well, first make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that next video, and maybe go through a declutter with me. You can put this on and then do your drawers and declutter. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Let's go, boo. All right, starting with this first drawer over here. On my left side, I have all my lippies and things like that. I have all my primers, bronzers, and foundations, basically all my face products. So face and lippies will be this video. And as you see, it is a cluster. There are little dividers in there that were very organized at one point, but eventually I just start throwing things in. Who can relate to that? I'm gonna start pulling stuff out and we will see what we can declutter, boo. Things are looking good. Progress is being made. So as you see, I still have the lip liners, crayons, everything like that. I'm gonna figure out what I can put in this little space. Got my lipsticks organized, went through what I'm gonna keep. Have some liquid lipsticks. I have a bunch of the Too Faced Melted because I like those. And I love these Milani. They're satin mattes. I do have to get rid of one of them. So I'll go over with you what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of, but I'm gonna put everything away first and then we'll talk. Okay, so here are all the things that I'm gonna be decluttering, getting rid of. That's pretty darn good if you ask me. I made quite a dent in this drawer here. So let me explain everything. So these are the lip liners that I'll be getting rid of. They're just like, I can't even date them. These Urban Decay lip liners are so old and they just look dusty when you open them. And then same thing, the BH Cosmetics, that is just, yeah. Gen Nude, back when I was working at a beauty boutique from Bare Minerals, that is what I've had that for far too long. No other explanation needed. These, I'm kind of bummed about these, but it was a matter of time. These are from Milani. It was a collab with someone by the name of Allie, and honestly this was kind of like a festival collection, and it was the best collab that I've ever seen from Milani. It had like all these beautiful glowy products. The highlighters were just bright and fun and colorful. So these smell really funky dunky, in case you're wondering what's going on with them, other than just being, I think, a couple years old. I want to say these launched maybe 2020, you know, and you know how that year goes, like right before everything hit the fan. So they kind of got swept under the radar, I think. So that was sad. It might have been 2019, but I feel like it was 2020. Nonetheless, it was an underrated collab. This one had like, these are all the ludicrous lights. So let me know if you had any of those. The eyeglasses weren't good. I have those. I think I need to declutter still if I haven't got rid of them yet. So that'll be in the next episode. Okay, this Kesha Rose lip gloss. It's time for me to get rid of it. I would keep it for just nostalgia, but honestly, it's gloss and it's just not that interesting looking. And it just, I don't like rose now. When I was pregnant, I liked the smell and everything, but this smells like rose, Kesha Rose, and I cannot stand it, and I don't want it. And it's looking a little separated, so multiple reasons for that one to go bye-bye. These right here are just some freaking empty boxes because I have a problem with letting go of packaging. So now I'm gonna let them go. And then I just have some other little random things that are just looking funky dunky. The Hip Dot SpongeBob collab. I mean, I don't like those colors anyways. I never used them. This is like an old Beauty Bakery item, an old Too Faced. I loved this little Tutti Frutti lip gloss. Does anybody remember these? It smelled good. It had pigment. It was awesome. Grin and Bear It. That was a good one. And then just another little collection of random little things that I'm getting rid of. Oh my gosh, you guys, I hate this with a passion. This is the Milk Makeup Charged lip gloss. I love plumpers, love them. Let me tell you, I have like 17,000 that I'm keeping, okay? This though, it's not a plumper, okay? Imagine red hot fire ants running across your lips, all over your lips, and not stopping until you die. That is what this feels like. I hate it. It is so, it's totally named the right way. It's like electric lip gloss or something, electric glossy lip plumper, and it is electrifying. And I am like, I don't even know why. I think I'm down to almost only having plumping lip gloss at this point because I really like that sensation on my lips. I've heard it's something with like a sensory thing, so I am obsessed with that. But this, on the other hand, stay far away. You might see it at TJ Maxx. Honestly, stay clear because it just makes my skin crawl. I hate it. Okay, rant over. Let's touch on these Jeffree Star lippies really quick. As you know, if you've been following me for any length of time, a long time ago, I stopped purchasing from him, yada, yada, yada. We've been there. We don't want to talk about it again. So I've been slowly getting rid of things as they've gone bad or as I just truly don't use them anymore. So right now, I'm parting with these. They're all funky. If you saw me like going through them, they are either like really thick, like oddly thick and not in a pleasant way, or like these little ones have completely just turned to dust. And I barely use these. I want to say a few times each one. However, with that said, it's been a few years since I bought these. So they were one of my last purchases before calling it quits with purchasing from that brand. But I am going to be keeping these liquid lipsticks. They all seem fine. Here's the thing. I don't think to grab from him or anything from this line because, you know, since I'm not using them, it's not on the forefront of my mind. I still use Mannequin a lot. So I'm running out of that one. That's going to be gone soon. The other ones though, they're just fun colors that I don't have in any other brand. Like I have some greens and some crazy like watermelon reds. So that's why I'm keeping those ones. Those ones are fine and I don't have any replicas. And then you'll see I'm going to be keeping some of his lip glosses too because honestly, because my 7-year-old loves them, I would part with them if she didn't like grab those every single time we're playing with makeup. Those are the things that she just loves to grab, but I don't want to like store it in her room, you know, so I'm not ready for her to be doing that. Almost 7 years old. But yeah, those are probably my last ones that aren't plumping, I want to say. Buxom is my absolute favorite. So yeah, let's talk about then what I am keeping since we're going over that. I have so many and I will not stop buying them. The Buxom lip glosses, those are my absolute favorite. Like I said, I have like a sensory thing where I really love a plumping gloss. I don't know what it is. I even go to bed with it at night. Like I have the Too Faced, what's it called? The Lip Injection Extreme is a good overnight one. And it's just really comforting in this really weird way. I don't know. Let me know if you have that too. But I have like one Too Faced gloss. I actually don't like this one that much, but it's fairly new to my collection, so I'm going to use it up a little bit. I love the packaging on it, but I prefer Buxom any day. It's less sticky. This lip injection lip gloss is really sticky, but all the other lip injections pretty much I love. Disappointed on that one. And that's just like a couple little random brands. Have some e.l.f. ones. I have all my Beetlejuice glosses that are fun that I'm keeping. My Beetlejuice lipsticks. So I went through all my lipsticks, got some CoverGirl. Like I said, I love the Milani, love the Too Faced Melted, got my lip liners that I love. I have like, it's NYX, man. NYX still makes some of the best lip liners in my opinion. Who's with me? And I have to say this, I do love this ColourPop Barbie lip liner, but it falls out all the time. Has anybody else experienced that with ColourPop like pencils? It drives me nuts. Even though Bite is actually going out of business, if you didn't know, first of all, so sad. We're seeing it a lot this year, but they are 50% off at least at the time of filming this. I do love these Bite crayons. They are so good. So if you get those and you want to grab a couple while they're, you know, on sale, you might also see them at TJ Maxx and Marshalls for even more of a discount soon since they are going out of business. So I'm gonna hang on to these, but I did get rid of a couple things from Bite that were like little travel sizes that I'm like, well, I don't need to keep it. I don't need to keep it. Let it go. Let it go. You know. Okay, so pause for a round of applause. I feel like that's a pretty dang good pile of things to get rid of. And these lippies are re-inspiring me since they are organized now and I can see everything. I'm like, ooh, I need to wear a bright red. I need to, fall's coming, and that's when I really rock the lippies. Okay, I know it's mid-July when I'm filming this, but fall's coming, okay? 4th of July is over. Fall's coming. Let's move on. I'm losing my mind. This section should be one of the fastest ones. I'm just going to do the primers really quickly. Okay, so here are all the primers that I'm going to be keeping. Most of them are ones that I use all the time, like the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur. I love these e.l.f. little jelly primers. And I have a couple specialty ones like the Huda Matte. Honestly, that I need to declutter it, but I'm thinking it's still summer, but probably after summer I'm going to get rid of it. Just in case there's those hot and sweaty days, I need to use it. And then I have like all my e.l.f. primers, another Makeup Revolution, the Touch and Soul Pore Blur primer that I recently picked up at TJ Maxx that I love. And then I decided to put the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, blah, 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 over in the primers because I honestly don't really like it that much. I much prefer the Auric Glow Lust, but that one I use, you know, both on top, underneath everything. The only time I like this is under foundation, so I'm going to put it in the primers. Maybe I'll think of using it that way. But otherwise, I really just keep it for comparison reasons. And you three are voted off the island, okay? I know I didn't do as much damage on this one, but honestly, like I said, most of those primers I still use. I actually love these two, but they're just old. They're funky dunky. This Tula one, however, the face filter primer, I absolutely hate. I hate it. It's supposed to like tint your skin like a little bit, and it just makes my dark spots even darker, and it just doesn't do me any favors at all. I do like this Tula one though. This is like I got it during that Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It's like the Brighten Up smoothing primer. The only thing is there's no silicone in this, so I have to be careful what foundations I pair it with. So I gotta find a place for that because it's giant. Okay, it's time for blushes, bronzers, and highlighters, and you see the mess that I have to deal with. I'm a little nervous because I don't even think I'm gonna get rid of that much, but hopefully, because I want to, but I have a problem with keeping things, so bear with me. I am forever finding toys in my makeup stuff now. It's like, oh, I'll trade you, Mama. I'm gonna take a lip gloss, you can have this bracelet. Barter system. Okay, these are all my blushes. On this side, I'm gonna have all the products that I'm keeping, so I'll go through those really quick. And then on this side are all the things I'm getting rid of. Obviously, since I'm keeping these, I don't need a lot of explanation. You'll see that I just like them. Like, I have these e.l.f. bite-size duos, and even though this one's highlighter is all smashed and gone, I don't care. I don't even care about the highlighters. I just love these blushes so much. $3, I love them so much. I know I could replace it, but again, I don't care about the highlighter, and the blush is fine. I got a little e.l.f. And a NYX blush. I got a ColourPop little quad that I love, and then some more ColourPop ones I'll probably never get rid of because they're so cute. The Sigma Cinderella. Ooh, you guys, they're coming out with an Alice in Wonderland collection, and it's so cute. But I love this little Cinderella duo. Should I get the Alice in Wonderland one? Let me know. And then the Cover Effects blushes. You know I'm never going to get rid of these. Soft Peach and Pink Delilah, especially because are they the one that is going away, or did they just leave Ulta? Trying to remember. I don't think that they're gone, but they might be next on the chopping block. Ooh, these Anastasia. I know I probably should get rid of these soon because I don't think to grab them, but I don't know. I just can't. I just can't get rid of them yet. And then I love, you know, a classic Milani blush. Gotta have one of those. I like these Pixie sticks. Pixie sticks. Not the candy. Pixie blush on the go sticks. They're really good. I really like them. They're nice if you want like a no makeup day, really glowy, fresh face that you don't want to set and stuff. Maybe like wear a tinted sunscreen to pat on a little bit of blush. They're really good for that. Not like super long lasting though, and don't use a bunch of powder on top because you might lose some of it, but it's nice. I still need to try this one. And you know what? I love doing these declutters because, hello, I got the Pacifica Fluffy Blushy, and I love it, but I totally haven't used it in so long now, and I totally forgot, and I don't want it to dry out, so I have those. I am down to just 2 of the Clean Fresh blushes from CoverGirl. These are my 2 favorite shades, Flushed and Sweet Innocence. I feel like I'm the only one in the world that likes these, but I like them. And this is the new Profusion Blush Hour that I recently picked up at Walmart for like, I want to say between $3 to $5. Really good. Look at this little applicator. It's like a liquid formula. It's really nice. And you can layer it up. It just works so good on top of makeup, underneath, whatever you want to do, it works. And then I still love my Milani cream. So a lot of drugstore blushes that I'm obsessed with. The only high ends are the Anastasia and Cover Effects, but let's talk about the ones that I'm getting rid of. Okay, so let's start with this Kiko Milano blush. It just wasn't my favorite from this collection that they had last summer. It's really dry and it's just not pigmented enough. So even though I like the packaging, it's taking up too much room. She's got to go. So look at how gross this has gotten. The NYX Bear With Me blush. Like I opened it and I'm like, ew. That is nasty. It has got to go. It was, you know what? It was just too finicky of a product. I did enjoy how it looked. It was very pigmented. So if you're struggling to find something really pigmented, go for it, I guess, but you're gonna have a hassle with the container and the messiness of the product. And I just don't want blush all over me, you know? So these are the two CoverGirl Clean Fresh blushes that I'm getting rid of. They're just too dark. I've swatched them here. I don't know why I've been hanging on to them, because when I swatched them, I'm like, oh, these are too dark. What am I doing? Ripe and Ready and Butterflies. And then the Pacifica, it's basically the same formula. It's kind of that metallic finish that people tend to hate about the CoverGirl. I don't know why they did that, but I still like it. Anyways, I liked this one, but it's dried out, so I got to get rid of it. Got to toss it. And then this Too Faced Apricot in the Act. This was like a sample or deluxe size or whatever, and I did really like it, but it's time to go. It's long discontinued, and I found things that I like better. When I wasn't into blushes, this was like the closest thing I can get, and then I realized, oh, I just need to find good coral blushes, and finally, the like market is saturated in the best way with them. You can find any kind of orange or coral blush you want now. Milani Supercharged, it's discontinued, and I just don't love it enough to hang on to it. And then this Milani, it's not even open yet. I got it in PR, cherry on top. I know it's gonna be too dark for me. Again, why have I been hanging on to this? I don't know. And then I have a couple palettes here that they were good, but I never think to reach for them. I don't know if it's the way that I'm storing them. I'm trying to solve it, but I just don't think I'll use them. So let me send them off to someone in my family who will appreciate them. I do prefer this quad right here. What is that one called? Honey Nectar. But it looks like it would be like the perfect bronzer, but I noticed that the bronzer just really isn't pigmented enough for me at all. I have to build it up a lot. And then these highlighters are just a little more glittery. So I don't love it. The blush is really nice though, but it's not enough to keep it. And I'm going to get rid of this Pop Beauty quad as well. It was good. It's a little, I don't know, $9 guy that I got at CVS, but I don't think to use it. Oh man, almost fit perfectly, but then I found two more blushes. It's always these jars that I run into problems with. Okay, let's start with the bronzers over here. So I have my cream bronzers that I'm keeping, the Tarte Creamy Sea bronzer, the little Milk Stick and Uma, and then the e.l.f. What are the, you know these, Milani. These are classics. I really love this Hard Candy Instant Summer. Physicians Formula is not cruelty-free anymore, but I can't part with my Butter Bronzer. Hopefully they get their act together one day and become cruelty-free again. They started selling in China, where animal testing, it's kind of like crazy. They're still testing when required. It's annoying. But anyways, this NYX matte bronzer I should probably part with soon, but I'm not ready to. Cover FX bronzer duo, keeping. This is massive, so I do want to get rid of it, but it is a good bronzer. This is the Kiko Milano. It was from the summer collection last year. It's just so big. I get it, why they do big bronzers, like in life. I think Charlotte Tilbury has a giant one. Marc Jacobs, before they went out of business, they had a giant one. I just hate storing it. I hate it, but I like the packaging, whatever. So I'm going to keep it. I have this Hourglass trio that I recently got. I don't know where to put it. I'll do palettes all together, I guess, but keeping that obviously. So I guess I'm not getting rid of any bronzers, but highlighters, I do have a good little pile over here of ones that I'm getting rid of. So the Makeup Obsession Mega Honey, it's just time to go. I'm going to get rid of the Kiko Milano ones. I guess I'm getting rid of two products from that launch. This one, the highlighter just fell out and I can't be bothered with it. So that will go somewhere else. This was my favorite Milani highlighter that came out with this collection, Ludicrous Lights, but it's all smashed up. I think I repressed it, yeah, but it's just such a hassle that I'm like scared to open it. So why keep it? And I have that shade a million times, like a fun pink highlighter. So I'm gonna keep it. Time to get rid of the CoverGirl Clean Tint highlighters and this Makeup Obsession Let's Glow. It's a liquid highlighter that I really like, but it stinks. It's stinky. She's gotta go. So these are all the other highlighters I'm gonna keep, not including palette highlighters that I have that will go over, but obviously all my Kaleidos highlighters I'm going to keep. This CoverGirl one and About Face one, my Auric, my Shape Tape highlighter from Tarte, and then some Milani. And yeah, so those are the ones I'm keeping. Getting rid of these. Oh, this friggin' Barbie one. Again, a giant highlighter. Why do I do this to myself? And I hate the packaging on this because it's so hard to open, but it's a good highlighter. It's like a Super Shock. It's kind of like the Flexitarian. It's very similar, but a little different. A tiny bit different. And these are the containers that I can't seem to part with. What is my problem? That there is a good box, you know? You feel me? All right, have a little bit more space there, which is good because I'm always adding in my collection. I'm gonna take out all the concealers and liquid foundations. We're almost done. First up, concealers. No, not this one. These are the ones that I'm getting rid of. This ColourPop No Filter concealer just broke on me the other day. I meant to throw it away, but I guess I forgot. So getting rid of that. This NYX HD Studio Phono, what is this? Can I read? Photogenic. It was just all right. These two Tarte Shape Tapes are just empty. I'm going to store them upside down and use them the next couple days, but they're like, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here. And then the original Born This Way concealer is just funky dunky, baby, so it's gotta go. These are all the concealers that I'm keeping. I pretty much use all of them. I alternate depending on what I'm doing, the look and everything. I don't love this Pixie one, but I've only used it twice, so I'm still trying to like get a good feel for it. And then I need to repurchase this Revolution Eye Brightener. I really love that on my no makeup days. Well, not no makeup days, my just fresh makeup days. You know what I mean? I think I love foundations. I'm not getting rid of any of these, but these ones, yeah, they can go bye-bye. With my last declutter, I said, okay, I got to try these again, see if I want it. I never did, so bye. And then the Screen Queen from Milani, I did like it, but it's gone bad. It is gone bad. The beer has gone bad. Name that movie. Oh, wait. Okay, can't hardly wait. It's the best movie. Well, it's not the best movie ever, but it's a good one. Watch it. Okay, and once again, these are all the powders that I'm keeping, including 2 powder foundations. Tarte, I really like this one. The Amazonian Clay, the gem powder, and then the e.l.f. pressed. I can't find my right shade. If I could find my right shade, I probably would enjoy it a lot more, but it's been good for the summer when I just need to dust a little bit deeper of a shade on, but the light ones were just too light. So anyways, these are the ones that I'm getting rid of. Sad, this one just got totally smashed. It's the Shape Tape Glow Powder. I have a full size of the other shade that suits me better anyways. This is Starlight. It's more of a medium. That Smashbox is so freaking old. I don't want to talk about it. The NYX HD Finishing Powder, just a mini. I never think to reach for it. And this mini e.l.f. Or it might be not even a mini. It's the under eye brightener. It's okay. I don't want to like use 2 separate powders. And I'm really sad about this one. This is the e.l.f. Banana Powder. I love the case, and I actually have been looking for it. Like, where is that? Well, I found it in the highlight area, and it's all smashed up. Look at the shape of bananas, but it smells so good. Just like runs. I'm tempted to just like, I might either, I don't know, I might crush this up and then just like use it as more of a loose powder. Either way, when I'm done with it, I'm going to save it and like give it to my daughters to play with because it's just so cute and it's like the perfect gentle like mirror. I don't know. I love it. I wish that they never discontinued this. This is one that they should have kept around. Hopefully they'll bring it back one day. Okay, so I'm going to keep these palettes. I know I need to get rid of this one soon. Let me give it one more round. I like fun highlighters. Okay, so I'm keeping all of those. No. Do I want to get rid of this one? It's pretty old. They don't make it anymore. I'm going to get rid of this one. Let me get rid of the Sigma Chroma Glow and keeping Too Faced Natural, even though, and I like to pull it out when like I'm in a rush. Love the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. I don't even know if they make it anymore. Can't get rid of these yet, but I am for sure going to get rid of these, even though these are like my newest palettes. I just don't love them, and I think they could go to a better home that will enjoy them a lot more. This is a lip palette. If this was a blush maybe, but I don't like lip palettes. Highlights, they're okay, and then these are all right. I just don't want them, so I'm going to get rid of them. Okay, so here's everything. So much more organized. It looks so much better, and now I can actually figure out where everything is. Oh, feels so good to do this. And then here's everything that I'm getting rid of in this round. I think I did pretty darn good. There's some stuff that were from last time that I just hadn't gotten rid of yet. I had like put in a box, but now you'll see that's really good. That's a lot of stuff I'm decluttering. I cannot tell you how, like, number one, therapeutic that is to go through everything, but also like a little nerve-wracking. Like while you're in the thick of it, it's like, oh, but do I want to get rid of it? And then ultimately, like you do and you don't miss it. So it feels so good to have everything organized again. Listen, spoiler, I'm filming this after the fact, this outro and intro, and today I got my little basket and I just was like, what do I want to try? And it was so easy to pick it out, and then I put it all away. So thank you for coming along this journey with me. If you have been waiting to put off a makeup declutter, here is your sign to do it, because you know what decluttering does? Decluttering allows for inspiration. Dang it, what was it? I have like a good saying that I made up in my head, or maybe I made it up. Declutter re-inspires. Doing a declutter allows for, you know, I lost it, so whatever. But moral of the story is I rediscovered products today, and that's the goal, and that's the excitement and the reignition and the re-spark. So here's your sign to do it. I need to do this with my clothes in my closet. It's out of control in there. Let me know if you would want to see that. It would be like really embarrassing. It's a lot of stuff from high school and things that I just need to get rid of, and why am I holding on to it? I don't know. But maybe if I film it, I'll keep myself more accountable. But anyways, I'm going to go. Again, make sure you subscribe before you go so you don't miss out on the second part of this makeup declutter, as well as all the other videos that I put out. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at ashleyelix, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!